And it is live and in living color. It's Friday, March 17th, 8:47 in the morning. The year is not 2007. As I said in my last video, it's actually 2017. How the hell are you? Coffee cheers. You are my sunshine. This is a coffee mug I got from my mom about a year or two ago. She sent me this. It's awesome. One of my favorite little songs when I was a kid to play on the ukulele. You are my sunshine. Whoever wrote that's a genius because it sticks in your head for decades. What's up, guys? Top of the morning to you. I think it's St. Patty's Day, so you have to do like a top of the morning to you type of accent. I don't know. I don't think I'm Irish at all. I don't even know if it's really St. Patrick's Day. That just popped in my head. I think I saw it on Twitter. Anyway, maybe it's St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. You guys know I get lost in time warp sometimes. But look, man, it's Friday. Another week dead and gone. We did it. Congratulations. We survived. If you didn't go to jail or get arrested or go to the hospital, that's a pretty good week in my opinion. I've had a good week. I dropped 3 videos on the channel, including this one. That's good. I played a show at Ham and Eggs on Monday night, which was a blast. I did a video about that. I actually still have some clips that I'm going to upload to this channel over the next few days, maybe this weekend. And yeah, so in other news, other stuff that's been going on is, number one, I posted a little link on my blog, malandarras.com, that leads to an email form about an affiliate marketing course that I'm building. And people have been asking me to build one for 2 years. Now I'm going to do it, basically just to answer the thousands of questions that I get repeated over and over and over and over. Instead of just sending people those answers, I'll just point them to the course. It will not be free. It will probably be pretty expensive, but it will be worth the cash. There's no course right now that I know of that's worth the money. I don't know if there's ever been one. There's a few out there that are seemingly legit, but I haven't been inside of them, so I can't tell you for sure. But it's not, they're not all terrible. Just 99.9% of them are pretty bad. So I'm going to build my own, do it my way, and I'm going to sell it to my email list and hopefully help about 1 million people save the thousands of dollars that I lost in the beginning trying to learn how to do the damn thing. Anyway, you can go to malandarras.com/course. There is an opt-in. And I have no release date or price or anything. I'm just setting up the opt-in for the interest list. And I set it up with no promotion, and almost 1,000 people signed up. So do it. I would sign up now because I don't know if I want to do customer support for more than, I definitely don't want to do customer support for 1,000 people. I know that. So it'll be limited, but I'm finally going to do that. People have been asking for it for years. And then otherwise, I have an idea. On my Twitter feed, twitter.com/malandarras, I post stuff that I think is cool. And so I'm going to go through my Twitter feed for this week and share it with you because there's some cool stuff. Today, we'll start with today. I posted a link to a video a video by a band called Jane's Addiction. This is a band I've been listening to since I was about 14 years old, so a long time. And the song is called Then She Did. And I posted it to my Twitter feed because Chris and I played half of this song, or a piece of this song, at my show at Ham and Eggs. I kind of threw it in at the end of the set. And he had never heard of them. He had never heard this. I mean, he heard of the band, but he had never heard the song. And I thought, wow, what a shame. This guy's such a musical, cool guy, but he's never heard this song. And if you hear this song, it's one of the best songs ever written. I mean, it's up there with like Stairway to Heaven or whatever. Whatever you think the greatest song of all time is, it's up there. It's really good. Really long. It's 8 minutes. But if you listen to the whole thing in headphones, you'll probably be a fan by the end of the song because it's all over the place. I love it. So check out, go to YouTube, type in, after this, search for Jane's Addiction, Then She Did. And the key is to listen to the whole thing, because it takes you on a ride, man. This is back when music, like rock music, took you on a journey. It wasn't just a 3-minute, verse, chorus, build up, heavy chorus, pre-chorus, bridge, or whatever these idiotic songwriting teams formulate all their songs into. You ever notice like every song starts this way and then it builds and then the chorus comes and they do another build and then the big chorus comes at the end? That's all songwriter team bullshit. This is a song that takes you on a wild ride of ups and downs. The whole vibe changes. The lyrics are incredible. And if you read the lyrics like we used to do in the 80s, sit down with headphones, put on the song, read the lyrics as he's singing, and it'll blow your mind. I guarantee it. If you do it, or if you're already a fan, let me know in the comments. But if you listen to the song for the first time, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm really interested because it changed my whole world. Dropping acid a few times helps as well. So what else? Switching gears completely. I also posted a link to a guy named Noah Kagan. His blog is called okdork.com, and he's a marketing kind of guy, runs a blog. And he posted a blog post that I thought was cool because it's about Tony Robbins. And you guys know I'm a fan of Tony Robbins, but I've never paid for a course or anything like that. I don't think I ever would. I have a lot of friends that have paid for them, and they say that it's the best time ever, never wasted a dollar. But Noah had an interesting take. He bought a pass, whatever it is, $5,000, $3,000 to go to see his Ultimate Power Workshop or something, whatever it's called. UPN, UPW, I don't know. Very expensive. Some of the seats are like $20,000. And people go, and Tony pumps you up for 3 days and gives you all kinds of things to work on and stuff like that. And normally you only hear positive reviews. This is the first time I've heard someone who is in a prominent, well-known public position to say, yeah, I went to see Tony Robbins. I get what he's doing. It's totally bullshit. Or not bullshit. It's just not what he needed at the time. And he decided to walk out instead of spend 3 days there at an event that he could kind of see through. He talks, you can read the blog post. It's at okdork.com, and it's called Why I Walked Out on Tony Robbins. I'll put the link in the description. But he says he kind of looked around, was like, I see what's going on here. He's pumping these people up, giving them quick answers to their problems, and this will probably help them for 48 hours, but it's by no means going to change their life forever. And so he left. He walked out. He's like, I could probably get the same value out of just having dinner with a friend and talking out my specific problems. And he left. And not only did he leave, he asked for a refund because he thought that the thousands of dollars he paid was just too much. And I love when people take an unpopular position on a topic like this. Tony Robbins. Normally all you hear is good or they hate it. He went as a fan and a believer, tried it for himself and left. He didn't like it. To each his own. I love when people share the truth. Even though he'll probably get some blowback. Not blowback, but people saying, what do you mean, man? Tony changed my life. And I can echo that sentiment as well. Tony's great. His courses helped me a lot. I listened to one a long time ago, and he just broke me down and built me up. It was great. Did it change my life forever? Of course not. It made me really happy for for a few days. I felt pretty good. And then it disappears into your library of things that you've experienced. And, I pull from it sometimes, which is more than you can say about most products and courses and audio books and stuff like that. Most of it's total bullshit, but, Tony's has helped me through the years. But anyway, Noah has a cool take on that, so check that out. Third thing on the list, I wrote my first blog post that I've written in March. It's been about 2 weeks since I wrote one, maybe 3 weeks. And the reason I'm taking a break from blogging every week is I feel like I have a robot that goes to my blog, selects an article, and shares it to my Facebook page every day and on Twitter. And it started pulling out some articles that were just awful. Like they didn't really serve any purpose. It was just me talking on the blog, using that as a way to just share what was going on in my head that day. And it wasn't really useful or good or great writing or anything. And it made me realize that when I put myself on a schedule to write twice a week in the beginning, and then I finally stopped doing that and went to once a week. I got it from another blog, jamesclear.com. He was doing twice a week, Tuesday, Thursday. I did it too. Really bad idea. So then I went down to, because what happens is you start writing stuff just to fill the blog for that week. And that serves no purpose for anyone, No one needs to read another blog post about whatever, And that's what happens when you schedule to do 2 a week or even just 1 a week. You're under the gun. So you end up doing generic blog posts about things that have already been written. I even got in a habit where I would go to someone else's blog, find their most popular blog post, and then just do a version of that. And that serves no one any good. A lot of bloggers do that, and that's why people lose interest in their blogs. I don't read any blogs anymore. There's not one blog that I read religiously anymore. I read James Clear for a while, then it became very repetitive. Habits and routines. If you're still reading James Clear's blog, you haven't learned anything, because he wrote everything you need to learn in about 4 blog posts a year ago. Everything else is just repetition. All of the affiliate marketing blogs that I read have kind of, including mine, there's only so much you can say about affiliate marketing before you have to start posting generic posts about whatever. I'm trying to think of a good example. I don't know. This long story short, what I'm trying to do now is I'm only going to write when there's a big question that needs to be answered that I'm getting hammered with in my email box. If everyone's asking me the same question, I'll go, okay, I've seen this 10 times. I'm going to write a blog post about it. If I don't have something like that to write about that's important, I will not write a post. My goal now is 2 posts a month, minimum, not maximum. 1 every 2 weeks. And my goal now is to, instead of writing some BS that no one really wants to read just to fill the spot, I want the blog to become an archive of important thoughts and no filler. Because if you come to my blog now, when the robot posts things on the Facebook page, it really brought it to my attention. I was like, what? I wrote about how to put on your shoes correctly. No one cares about this. So I may even go to the blog and delete half my posts that are just nonsense and filler, and continue on as I am now, as a twice a month, really different approach where all of the posts are, I want maybe timeless. No opinions about Trump and his travel ban, how that's going to affect affiliate marketing, because in 10 years, someone will read that and it won't matter at all. So these will all be timeless articles. The last one I wrote was called How Much Money Do I Need to Start Affiliate Marketing? The reason I wrote that is because about 3 people a day ask me that question in email. Hey, Malan, I'm brand new. I have $60. Do you think I can turn it into $1 million? And my answer is, of course not. Are you insane? If that was the game, if it was that easy, everyone on earth would be a millionaire. People are like, yeah, I have $800 saved, and I'm going to try to turn it into $800,000. And I'm like, you're going to go broke, Billy. You just the purpose of saving up money and trying affiliate marketing in the beginning is to lose your money. And that's what people don't get. And I tried to break down why. Because the reason why is because you suck at affiliate marketing in the beginning. So in my case, I spent $5,000 my first month. I made back $2,000, and I lost $3,000. Now you may say, hey, you should have quit there, man. That's crazy. But I realized the reason I lost the money was because I sucked at the game. Other people who didn't suck were doing bananas numbers, and it was just me. So that initial $5,000 and the $3,000 I lost was, I paid for an education of what not to do. And if you want to try to do this, you're going to do that. You have to go through that as well. There's no course, no training, and no mentor that can save you from that initial period of losing money. Because you're either going to have to pay the thousands of dollars for the course, for the mentorship, and then you're still going to have to buy traffic and try things. And even if I'm coaching you every step of the way, you're going to mess up. You're going to screw things up, and you're going to lose money. And that's what I tried to talk about in the blog post. Because everyone else in this industry makes it sound like if you just understand their simple system, their secret magic bullet that they'll sell you for $4,000 or $12,000 or $18,000, then it'll eliminate all of the problems. It's step by step, and you will never fail. You will just get rich, and it's 100% BS. If you ever come across a website that says, if you buy my simple system, you too can travel the world and live your dreams, total bullshit. Most of the people selling the courses don't even know how to do affiliate marketing campaigns for themselves. They just sell courses, and they make millions doing that. It's insane. It's like the old thing where there was a story way back in the day with advertising, and they were advertising in little newspapers and little magazines, and on the back it said, learn to make $1,000 a month placing ads, and you would send them $100, right, to learn the system. And for the $100, they would send you an envelope that said, post little ads that say, learn to make $1,000 a day posting ads and charge people $100 for this exact information. And it was kind of, that's kind of how the course gurus are. They can't really teach you affiliate marketing because they don't really do it. They make courses. So you get bad information, or you get stuff they've taken from other people, and you pay a hefty premium for it. That's why I'm building my courses, because I don't know where to point people now. They say, is there a course you would recommend? And I say, no, there's not. So I'm building one. Anyway, that's the blog post. Go check it out. And one of the last things is I posted a video by a guy that I remember, Johnny Polygon from Tulsa. I was in a band called Rewake. He was in a band. He was like rapping with a band called Omnicron or something. Omnicrom, something like that. And then he ended up leaving town, moved to LA and New York, and he's been making noise in the music industry ever since. Really cool rapper, great vibe. Probably should be bigger than he is. I love these underground guys that aren't quite as big as they should be, and they continue to just put out album after album and just go and never quit. It's really inspiring and cool, and Johnny's been doing that. He's had brief moments of like it's about to happen. He did a song with Nas. He's done some stuff with some other notable people, but as far as his own stuff, it never really broke huge. So I still listen to him all the time, and I posted a video called Johnny Polygon The Fall. Check it out. He's an ex-Tulsa guy, as am I, and he's in New York now, but he goes between LA and New York. Check it out. Really cool. Johnny Polygon The Fall. I also posted on Twitter that I've been sending out an email every Friday, which is today. I'm going to send an email today to my email list. And you can get on that list by going to malandarras.com/join. And I will send you an email every Friday that's kind of like this. It's full of just cool stuff I found that week, blog posts I've read, apps I'm using, songs I like, what I'm up to. I check in. I share all kinds of information. And I send that out every Friday. So if you're not on the list, get on it. malandarras.com/join. Just enter your email. There's no spam or anything. It's just me personally emailing you every week. And then the last thing that I posted on Twitter that I want to share right now is it's a music app that I've been using for the last, off and on for years, but I've been using it a lot again for the last month or so, and it's called Noisli, Noisli. And it calls itself a fantastic background noise and color generator for working and relaxing. And what it does is Noisli, you go to the website, click like a cloud, and you'll hear wind, and you can click like a fan, and you'll hear a fan blowing. You can click a coffee shop, and it sounds like people talking. And it gives you ambient sound to work to. And what I do is I just go with the fan blowing and the wind blowing, and it creates this cool low-end hum where it blocks out all the background noise, and I can focus. Music, if it's no vocals, I can use that, but if there's vocals, it distracts me. But I like noise, and I like Noisli. It's free, and if you're Mac savvy, what I did was I created a Mac app using it's called Liquid Apps or something like that, and you just put in the URL of Noisli, and it creates a Mac app on your computer, so you can just do a quick search. I use an app called Alfred to search my computer, alfredapp.com. And you just type in NOI, and it pulls up your app. You click it. You don't have to go to the website or anything. It's instantaneous on your Mac. Called Noisli. Really cool. I use it almost every day. Whenever I'm writing a blog post, whenever I'm really doing numbers and I want to focus, I put on that background noise using Noisli. So that's it, man. It's Friday at 9 in the morning. I'm going to the gym. I have a campaign that's running pretty huge right now, and I need to check it. It's in the background, and God only knows what it's doing. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, check my work, head to the gym, and make it a day. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning in. If you have anything you want to say to me, any comments on any of these apps that we've gone through, please post them in the comments. I'll do my best to provide links to them in the description box. And that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, or I will come to your home, eat and make peanut butter sandwiches, and I will steal your mayonnaise jar. That's a promise. My name is Malan, and this is the end of the video. Everybody have a great weekend. Look out for some music. I'm going to post some live music clips, not video, just audio. The room was too dark to get audio. I'm going to post them over the weekend and into next week. And I hope you enjoy them. Hope everybody's doing well. And as always, I will see you in the future.